Hello and welcome to the tutorial of Caribbean Legend. We will call episode 0. We will call this should we call it? I don't know. We could call it uptake. I think that's fine enough, yeah. We will play classic mode, we will definitely not play exploring mode. That's not anything we need to do. We can only play with Charles right now, else we will only be able to play sandbox mode. Definitely don't want to play sandbox mode. I think I will try tactical mode this time. It can be I'm regretting that later, but it will just be bad if I'm doing that. As always, I don't know about you know it, but you have getting a little bit better explanation. You can left click on each letter here, number, whatever. Then you can get an explanation on what it is, what it's doing. Up here you are changing the cup time, but of course you can only play Charles if you play the story. And as always, I'm playing the athlete. That's no news in it. I did that in Sea Dogs. It's more or less the same game. I'm choosing to play the athlete because of I prefer that. That's it. What I will tell about this for now. Then difficult. Normally, you should maybe set it on hard. Impossible. That's actually an impossible thing. But yeah, normally it's actually a little bit too easy, but it's probably good enough when we are making videos actually. So let us just take. We can forget that to another day. Very hard or impossible. I'll maybe try that for one of my normal games when I'm playing myself. That will only be streamed online, not as a story mode. So let us begin. That's fucking not true. Fucking think it is moving my sound. Ah, fucking what the fuck? Oh, I think it has.
After a dangerous
Nope.
voyage, there's nothing better than a good old welcoming shore.
Definitely, the sound is still in my headset. Okay. Uh, and this is probably the right answer. Maybe both of them will get experience, but that seems to be the nicest answer of the two possibilities. Uh, and as this is the tutorial,
Tis
of
a
course
pleasure to welcome you
we
to
will
the
do the tutorial.
colonies. Sir, are you
We will go around
coming
with this
from
dude,
good old home?
and he will tell us a little bit about the city. Of course, we will speed it a little bit up. Here we have the Torrent, a place where we can recruit people, sleep if it should be necessary. If we don't can fast travel, that's a good thing. Now we're passing the place where we actually can buy stuff, healing potions, other stuff, amulets, bullets, yeah, more or less everything else than you can buy in the bank. Yeah, he's actually telling about the brothel already, so that's the place where you can go in and get your point back again if it should be necessary. So you're actually getting long enough forward. I am actually not broadcasting, so I should not open the YouTube channel right now. I'm just recording. There we have the banker, and the city is actually new from the old game. They have made new cities since some of the island. Some of the island has still the old cities. But basically, the quest is more or less the same. That's a little bit of new quest, as I've seen for now. You added two new DLCs to this game. If you're buying this game, you're getting all the old DLCs from the old game with over here, and then you should buy the two new ones. You cannot buy the two new ones to the old game. I am not sure about it. I've got a couple of stories about why you have changed it. I don't know about its truth. Nothing I have actually investigate myself about it's right or not. Uh, yeah. So now we could actually go in here and talk to the government, but that's actually a little tricky. I will show you before we will not do that. Actually, we will go out here, then we will run out to the fort. Already now, that's always this way out here. Then we will put our shit away. know about we are allowed to put our sable away, but if we can, we will do that. I don't remember that, but all that stuff we can put away, our money, our pistol, and if we got that, so we can actually put that away. That's the box out here. Will actually not be removed. So this we have here, we can actually put away. I'm not sure about we actually is allowed to take. No, we cannot remove that one, and we do not have a pistol. Actually, don't know why we didn't have a pistol. Maybe because we are getting it later, and the weapon we cannot put away. But our stuff there we could actually save. That's only one time we actually can run around without a weapon, and that's actually a lot longer forward in the game here. That we need to reach a certain island, and then we will need to give our weapon away we are fighting with, and then we will actually not have a weapon when we are continuing. But that's not anything we need to think about right now. That's a bit out in the future. So now we have been in there. We could have been gone in and talked or tried to play and that kind of stuff. Used our money, sold some of it. We definitely don't want to take that mission over there right now. We will wait a little bit with that, and then we will talk to this dude up here.
Please, quickly. I'm quite occupied
And
at the
then we will
moment.
tell blah blah who we are. And this is more or less only to show you how we are doing it, not to let you read all that shit right now. Reading, it will be later when I'm getting in doubt of what I need to do. Whatever, you can always read that yourself. You know in what direction you need to run. This will go as fast as it's possible for
I'm
me to
pleased
do it.
with your service. Really very good,
What
Grace.
the hell have you put me in the prison? I'm friend old man. Good afternoon. Good joke, sir. How do we do? I don't care who the fuck you are. Blah blah. But now it's more or less going on for itself. And he is telling blah blah his brother blah blah. He will get out in a moment. So when he has talked to him, he will be released. And now we are out. We are getting our first instruction in the
Ensuring the
book.
safety of the town is a serious task.
Then we are coming out from the prison. And then this dude is coming here. Yeah.
Who are you? Where are you off to?
Brother,
Go ahead.
Michael,
Don't
blah
delay.
blah 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 blah. So actually don't know why the fuck we didn't know. Yeah, pistol we are probably just getting next. We're coming out from here actually. Then we will probably maybe get a pistol. I'm not sure about that. Or else we will definitely get one later. Maybe they have fixed that little problem actually. So we actually don't want to get a pistol from the beginning now.
Who are you?
Then we
Where
should
are
talk
you
to this
off
dude.
to? Go
We
ahead.
will probably
Don't
get a
delay.
problem with the rest of the guards. Before we
No
was
matter
going
what
down
you
here, we could
think,
actually have
I'm
been going in
happy
and
to
talk
see
to the
you,
governor,
brother.
I think. Maybe they have changed that too, so we will just do it this way. That's not the biggest problem. I am, as I'm saying, not in for reading right now. If you really want to read it, go in and play the game and do it yourself. Use your time on reading it. I have done the most of the reading already. I have done all the reading long time ago, and I've done it a little bit. Over, I have just played it through a little bit, so I actually got a little bit of experience again. Because I was probably a little bit of rusty in this game type here. So this is just a lot of information, but here we can actually start the tutorial, skip the tutorial. If you're skipping it, you will actually need to make your money in another way. Then you will probably need to go up to the church and loan some money of him. But we will actually do this. So we actually will show you how you will make the money. And of course, new entrance in the log. Blah 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 blah. We should definitely make some money. So we will go out and do that. But first we will go out and have a fight with this little friendly dude that's coming here and giving us a weapon. Yeah, because if we can, he will actually show it around a little bit before we actually getting out and fighting with him. Then he will tell us about the store, where we can buy stuff, selling stuff. Then we have been getting a ship. Then we're coming around to the shipyard. Because I'm actually just telling what he's actually saying. He's just telling us about the shipyard and what we can do in there. We can repair our ship, we can buy cannons and blah blah and blah blah. So that's not the problem. And again, and then the repair. I don't know why he wants to tell us about that shit, but it's the place where we're coming in and leaving from when we're coming into the city with a ship. So, and then I think it's the harbor master's time to get an introduction. We have moved him over here in the new game, in this city anyway. And now you should definitely not try to make all the mission at the same time. It will be bad and it will be blocking the game later on. It will be blocking when we are getting to the Throttle Crest, actually. So that will actually be a problem. And now he's telling a little bit about how we are fighting. I'm normally using my mouse buttons, of course, and then I'm using the shift button to defend myself with, and still the mouse. Add some button on the keyboard too. You can do the same thing with, but I'm not normally using that. I'm using the 3 button on my mouse and shift button. 3 button normally just to fight, and the 3 button plus shift will actually allow us to defend ourselves. Space will actually make a block. It's not always working. There we have one of them. That's one of them I'm not normally really using. Oh yeah, that was actually not a block. That's actually more something that's actually uh, hitting all your opponents and normally getting them out of the hit. This is a good block actually. That's the right button and shift. But the middle button is actually the best one because of when you're actually using that, you're actually defending yourself, and then you're hitting him. And many of the opponents they actually just continue attacking after that. And then if you're using the middle button without pushing shift, you're actually making a hard attack that's normally going through the block. That's the one you're seeing. I normally will definitely to try to counter attack him with this move with shift and the middle button. Now he's blocking, and we have not the capacity to actually hit through his hit through it. I actually need to collect a little bit of my new stuff again, energy. The only thing you can do without energy is actually defending yourself with this move while you're doing this and hitting him. But you need to do it in the moment he is actually attacking you. Sometimes he is making a move like you do, and sometimes he is just attacking. And it's when he's doing the attack we need to, and he is actually fucking annoying today. There we got him. So now we're coming in again, and now we have a sword. Now we can run up and have a talk to the governor. And he will actually give us a little bit of stuff because of he is wrongly arrested us. I don't know. We can't take this, but I think we're losing a little bit of honor, but I'm not sure. We're definitely getting an amulet or two or something like that. But we are losing some honor. But okay. That's actually fair enough. I don't care about that, actually. Not right now anyway, so now we got that one. We can put that one on. We got a pistol. We don't really have any bullets yet. And then we have this one that's light weapon. It's actually, I actually think this one we already has on. It's actually a little bit better. As I'm seeing it right now, we will continue. I cannot see how long time that actually is back on my. Not that long. But we will do them one at a
Alright,
time.
let's haggle a little bit.
Okay. Okay, we actually got a map of the island here. We are right there, and we need to get over there. So, instead of taking too many missions right now, we will actually just do this mission, and then we will do the next one after that. That was a little bit too many push. Yeah, that's right. We have done a little bit more out of this animation here than he did before. But of this one, some biscuits, of course. So, but that's no news in that actually. Then we need to go over and loot him, take everything. Actually, think it is a little, yeah, it's a little bit different than the other earrings we are getting, but fair enough. Fair enough. And it's actually pretty easy. It's just the following and the fucking marks here. For now, anyway. Uh, that help will stop a little bit in off the road, and you will not get that much help all the way through. Definitely be mission would have been nicer to have that help than it is right now, but fair enough. You have to choose to do it this way, so you have a possibility to get into it. But as I remember it, we need to ask the bartender. I'm actually not sure. He can actually go around out the city too, and he can be inside the trading post too. Could have been that dude there. Not sure about that.
Let luck be always smiling down on me.
It was not that dude. Definitely not in there. I can't remember what the fuck the trading post is over here actually. But he is right there, the dude we are seeking.
What kind of cuttlefish be these?
And he definitely don't want the job anymore. So now we can run back again. Say that to him. That was actually not what I wanted to do, but fair enough. So the stolen jewel, and then we have this. Then we should return back to this dude and tell him about that. His worker don't want to work for him anymore. cannot talk. We can talk with this dude about the earring, but we will actually not take him. We can talk to the around the banker, but as I understand it, the governor should actually be the best one to talk with it about. So now we are already back in that thing of a city, and then we
We're
need to
always
talk to
happy to
his,
serve our customers here,
to that dude here,
especially the ones who aren't stingy with the tips.
and then he will actually more or less
детка, налей-ка еще и далеко не уходи.
get this three. The three have three different things you can get from them, but I actually
What
normally
kind
always
of
take
cattle
that dude
thieves
over
be
here.
these?
He will give you doublons extra if we're taking him, and we will take him because of the other one have amber and I don't remember what the fuck the first one is giving, but I want the gold. Actually, coins. That's fine enough to begin with that. I could have shown you what the other one actually would give, but the one I know he is making amber will give you amber, and I don't remember the other one. It's probably only money, silver coins. This dude is giving us gold coins, but oh, that's the dude actually that's giving us some bullets. Back to the store. Talk to him. An hour has passed, and then we should talk to him again. So now we are getting the reroll for that. And then we need to talk to the harbor master.
I'm all ears.
Then he's telling us a story about a friend. Blah 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 blah. He's standing over with the well. That's probably what you need to know anyway. I am not so. It's more to show you how to do it. It's not to sit and reading every fucking thing up
We have
for
no
you
time
actually.
for chit chat. Make it quick.
And then that will come later. This is the fucking tutorial. You will only be shown how to do it, and not being helped a lot through it. If you really want to read it, you can fucking pause it and read it in here, but that's really not what this is about. This is about to take the right answers to do it, and then you wait out there for us. Just buy a potion or two. It's possible. Sure, I have five. Five should be enough, actually. Two out of five light ones. I think I've seen one more actually. That's a light one. That's actually not fair enough. Five should be well enough. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I will regret that a little bit later and then fuck, need to do it over again. Need to have him in front of us so he's actually disappearing before we're reaching over here. But if so you'll not really be able to get through. If you're not doing this right, he will actually shoot you in the back. But I'm pretty sure you should not. We will use F6 actually and make a fast saving here even. Push forward this time. That's not normally something he's doing. We have changed a little bit on him there too. He's actually normally standing up behind there and not really doing anything else than standing up there. Even now he's talking to you. We have changed this part of it. That's for sure. Because of normally he's just standing up here and not moving. Oh, I need something to bring. Again, my voice is a little bit fucked, but so stop it. Stop. This actually pretty hard to this time. He's actually going in and fighting with us. That's not normal. You're doing that. Actually, he's normally standing out in the fucking door and shooting. It's actually pretty hardcore, I will say. You have to actually changed him a bit. He has been a lot more hardcore than he actually was just last time I was doing this. A couple of weeks ago. You have seriously upgraded him. That's for sure. I think we got all of them. Then we can see about again. Yep, got our single one there, and then we have this dude out here. He will give us a little bit too, so no reason not to take him with us. I'm actually not sure about it. There's a possibility not to take him with us. That's the reason you have made this change, so you're actually jumping automatically now. And that's probably the reason why you not should take more than one quest at a time, because of then, not that quest will not log and the other quest will not log, but the product quest will log. That's a little bit weird actually. I cannot see about. Actually, let's fucking see how long time that's back here. On my timer. Okay, it is pretty close to be run out of time. But I'm thinking we are making a double episode this time anyway. So we are getting all of it in. Then we need to find this dude over there.
Ah, at last, a worthy color quest.
Still, yeah, that's probably the. It's after all one of the only times we actually need to type anything in. But the name should be Lucille. That there should not be anything news in that, so we will just take a picture of that. She has a sewer name too, but it should not really be necessary. That will be one of the missions we need to take now. I am actually not sure about. We should run up and talk to him right now. But let us just try that and see what he actually wants to give us for that. Yeah, it's there right now. Let us run and double episode here. New item, ordinary map, and So we're actually getting a map. Well, yeah, we could add this to Atlas, but let us just do that. That's actually pretty good because then you can actually use M, and then you can see the map in here. Instead of you need to open it up and do that all the time. I don't know about we actually got any money out of it, but hope we got a couple of thousand at least. But didn't actually say anything about that. I would say it was a pretty bad decision if it was not getting any money out of it. Uh,
What can I get set up for you, Captain?
it can actually go from the 2,500 to around 4,500 or something like that. Last time I actually was loading and tried to do it again. All the time I was doing it was actually actually going up to 4,500 with the same character. Or maybe I actually was making a mistake and that was actually the part where I have taken the wrong character. That could actually be. And then I was doing it again. But now we need to go over and make this trip.
Succulent food, refreshing beverage.
And here they have changed it
Cozy
again.
bed at your service.
Back in the day, you actually need to type this in yourself, actually. And we actually should not type anything in with the throttle too, actually. The camels are going north. I actually think that was actually the keyword that was a mistake in. So every time you was typing that in the old game, you would actually be thrown overboard. Then we got a spyglass somewhere there. Only a cheap version, but spyglass. I'm not totally fresh yet, but yeah, I know how we steal the ship. You can actually go in and turn this off if you really want to. But I don't see it's necessary. It will stop after some time. It's just annoying right here, actually. It's really annoying around there. But I will more or less say we are about to be through this. We will need to do this, and then we will need to run that lady over to him, and then need to buy the ship, get the crew, and yeah, that's a couple items still before we are totally done with the tutorial and what I would call episode 0, end of episode 0, and probably call it the tutorial of this game. That's the way you're actually earning the money to the ship, earning a little bit money for the crew, and earning a little bit money to do the next part. And then we'll go on with episode 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we will be around 100 episodes or something like that, maybe a little bit more, and then we will be through the game and done with it, probably. Depending on how lucky we are, how it will go, how many missions we actually can do. Yeah, I know I can do all of the missions. That's not the. Some of them can just be annoying to find, and even if we have this marks, it can still be a little bit fucked up because of some of them. It's actually really not showing up that way anyway, and the help does not really keep going on that way for all the missions. So yeah, it's actually a false security you're getting there, but that's fair enough. It's not keep going on that way. I actually think it's a little bit too much. You can actually jump over a lot of it with not reading anything or anything. I think that's the ship actually we need to go out to.
Lower away!
And here in the old day, we should actually type to him. That we should have been typing
Hey,
in
you, get a move on.
the camel is going north. That would be something we should type in ourselves. So, but you've changed that part of it. That's always something.
Share any good news,
And
colleague.
then we should leave his boat and start sailing against the flag. And you have stopped time in this. It's actually a little bit ridiculous because of sometimes you could actually use a lot longer time on this. But somehow you have decided this is the way to do it now. And he has more or less used to make a certain amount of time being used on the sailing repair. Somehow it's good, somehow it's bad. Because of if the wind normally is against you and that kind of stuff, you will not be able to do it this fast. But it seems like you actually have changed a little bit in that too. So yeah, the wind is actually seems like it's always with you. Then we show to actually use this. Then we have this dude that's coming in here.
I just can't recall who you are.
Then we'll have that conversation and then we will take care of the rest of it. So now we just need to go back and yeah. And again, that's more or less just following the mark still. Definitely show you that a couple of times so you actually can figure the way out to the other, from the city to the pirate city. Even if it's actually pretty easy to find that route. This is one of the most easiest islands to figure out around home, but he's somebody we need to find here. I don't really remember where he's coming from, but yeah, normally I think he's coming from up there, but I'm actually not sure. He's normally coming when I'm over here, because we cannot really not avoid it. I think it's also that dude. I am not sure about we actually can run out and talk to this dude yet, but it would definitely be a good time if we actually can do that now. And then we can pick our stuff up out of here. Actually, we should actually
It's our responsibility to be on guard.
should definitely say yeah to wine. And I am actually not sure about. We don't really need our pistol anymore right now, so we will just remove the pistol and put it into the box. Other stuff we can take now. That's only the pistol actually. We will take care of put away because of when we are doing this. We'll actually time is actually going now, so we need to be back and collect that girl. But we should be able to do that still, actually. And deliver her over to. I'm actually not sure about we actually need to. No.
Look at you, lover boy.
Now we should actually know. Yeah, if you're taking this one, you're taking the tour yourself, but we don't want to do that, actually. There was something about it actually was marked. Yeah, it's right over here. Just need to wait until. Then we have done our job there. that part is done. Now we can go in and talk to this dude again.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your
Now
service.
that one is done. So now we cannot really do anything else than wait till the day after. As I remember it, yeah, now we need to... Soldier will have wine. How many money do we actually have right now? We got 21,000, so we are still missing some money from somewhere. We should have at least 10,000 more. What the fuck I forgot about? Maybe it was not really good to give the governor that fucking earrings, but again, we have a couple of sables and that kind of stuff. But we can fast travel now, actually. So let us just do that. Oh, it's probably the banker, actually. Yeah, yeah, it is. But that's not yet as I remember it. I don't think he actually even has moved. No, not yet. That's wrong. Depending on who you actually could buying the wine of now, but in the old day it was only this lady we could buy it from, so I will still take her. So we have bought it for 700. It's fine enough actually. Then we will put him out here, and then we will give it to him. Yep, he's actually not on duty right now. So as I remember, he will stand in the top glass when we need to turn into him later. And
All questions go to the officer.
yes, sir. So 1,000 is good. Survey money is always nice. How many bottles do you need? 1,000 rupees each bottle. So he wants 60 bottles. So if we can actually make we need a little bit more than 30,000 to get this to run around, but because we need a little bit of money to pay them, and yeah, it will definitely be necessary to have a little bit more than 30,000. I think it's something like 33,000 at least we need to get this to work good, because we need to pay. I think we need to pay 1,000 first actually, and then we need to pay her 2,000, 3,000, yeah, and then we will run forward and back with that shit, and yeah. Can first get the ship, I think. Uh, I think it is too early actually. It does seem to be too early. We are missing some money. So I'm actually fucked something up here. I didn't get enough money out of
You'll
somebody.
find everything you need here.
Now we're getting a little bit closer. I don't want to sell that shit. We're not going to sell that to the dude I really want to sell it to, so just get rid of it. Still not enough, but
All right, let's haggle a little bit.
okay, that was definitely not. Yeah, yeah. Normally it's when you're coming for do different business. It's normally down there, but you don't really want to know about us here. Did I say fuck something up? I didn't do this. Why? I should have been up a lot closer to 30,000, so feeling I am and cheat a little bit. If not take this one, then you're not really getting anything out of it. Then she won. So now we are giving her 2,000 more, and then we are getting the information about we can go back to that dude and buy wine. But we do not have 30,000 now, so we are missing a little bit of money now. We only got 27,000. That will only say we could buy something like 54 bottles or something like that. So why is it I'm missing money? Probably didn't get fucking paid for that fucking earrings, but I was getting a map and I was actually getting that fucking pretty cheap, so that's not making any sense at all. We cannot get into that one before we actually getting paid. I don't think we have we can sell. We have this one actually, but I don't really like to sell them.
Whether you a peasant, an artisan, or a nobleman, anyone can find a product that suits their taste.
So definitely now we have the max amount we can actually give to him out there. And we can actually not go out and give it to him right now, as I remembered. Maybe we can, I'm actually not sure. But we can do it now, or we need to wait till tomorrow. But we cannot really do anything else, actually. Not that fast around it now.
All questions go to the officer.
Can actually just go out and give it to him. So that's fine enough. Actually, that's a good thing. I think in the old game we actually needed to wait a day before we actually getting out to him again. Maybe we only need to wait the first day. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I don't remember that anymore. It's a long time since I actually played the old game. So could have been calling this the first part of the tutorial, but we will just continue. So now we have a little bit around 6,000. Then we need to equip the ship. We need to get Flogi and yeah. Let us just make a quick
Our
save point.
dockyards are the envy of all our competitors.
And then we have the ship. We use 17,000 out of all our money here. Blah 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 blah. But what we are interested in is actually our Luger here. So now our friend is coming in, I think. Not sure, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he should have been coming. Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's a mistake on that one actually, to reaching a certain point. Just sure he was coming again, but probably not.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service. We got into such a terrible storm the other day.
And we do not. We need to buy all that shit too.
Alright, let's haggle a little bit.
We got that one. I think we need. The only thing we need 100 food actually. And then we need some medicine. We need weapons. And then we need some rum, I think. We don't need rum to a lot of days, but we need to. And I think that's it we actually need there. Then we can actually hire him and the other ones. I think that was it. That was not the place I wanted to go to.
The sea is my home, and that's all there is to it.
Then we got the crew. To talk to him again.
Succulent food,
Actually
refreshing
pretty
beverages, and cozy
forward
bed
what
at
to
your
do
service.
in here now. It was a lot easier, a lot harder in the old days. That yellow market's actually helping you a lot, so if you have a problem in the game now, it's actually more or less in the beginning here anyway. I'm actually not sure about this dude is running around with a mark over his head or whatever. That we need to find now. We actually need to ask around. I think he got a mark over him. I don't. Yeah, he did. He was right there. But this dude could actually be one of the harder ones to find. So now we got the information about he is in prison, so we should go over to the prison and talk to them. Get the name of who has actually asked him to be in prison.
Come on in, have a seat, make yourself at home.
I actually think I got allowed to go in and talk to him. But just for sure,
All questions go to the officer.
why are you talking to me if you're not allowed to talk to me? That's a little bit weird. Should he not normally be inside that jail cell there? Who the fuck is that? I don't know. Whoa, why? Is he not where he's supposed to be? It's a mistake in the game, I think. Because I'm pretty sure he should be in the same cell as we are in. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be. Maybe I don't really need to go in here. Maybe I actually need to go and talk to the banker. I didn't really read it, to be honest. But it is probably the banker we need to talk to. Yeah,
Let me
it
guess,
is.
you need a money lender.
Dog, stop. Because if I'm normally knowing more or less what I need to do, I just need to say to my dog he should stop what he was actually doing. Uh, And now it actually, if you don't have a gun now, that's the reason why I put the gun away. This dude would actually give us a gun. I didn't know that. That was a friend that was telling me that actually. He was probably finding out of by mistake. He was saying he didn't really remember it, but he was pretty sure it was because of a mistake he actually was figuring that part out. A lot of other good stuff he has told me actually. Some I know, something I didn't know, and something I didn't remember. Something actually I have been told him in my past videos from the old days. Already for 7 p.m. But we cannot get into the city before after 12 anyway, so now it's actually coming that part. Wait a minute, wait a moment, I'm sure you don't have a gun. Because then we actually ending up with have 2 guns. Then we don't really need to use money on one gun more. And we're actually getting gunpowder and balls and pistol. But actually it's actually pretty okay. So we're getting a little bit more ammunition and we are getting always use more ammunition. That's definitely not a good bad thing. A little bit better. That was a little bit better. The annoying part is actually this. I think the camera angle. It would be nice if the camera angle actually have been a little bit more easy to move around with. 7A, that was. Oh no, I should not be out here yet. We will wait here, and then we'll just take it a little bit earlier here. That's actually fine. The level is. Then we will make a little save point, and then we will go out here. Make the save point, so that's fine.
Let luck be always smiling down on me.
I don't think so. But that you actually will fall for that. Maybe you actually can do that if you have some of the other characters. But you actually not buying that. Drug dude. In the old day, it was pretty bad idea to shoot this dude. This was a fucking annoying time it was actually coming up with that shit. It could actually result in that the mission was fucking up. Then he's ready to follow you back. But definitely put him over here. There's nothing there, so that's good. We're ready to go back to the city and get our officer. course, we should remember we should probably not go into the city before after 12 o'clock, because then there will not be guards on the gate, even if it sounds ridiculous. There's no guard after 12 o'clock on the gate, so after 12 o'clock you got to just sneak into a city. I would say it must be the most important part to have the guards on in the nighttime, or everybody's sleeping. But nope, that's not necessary to have a guard up there. And of course, it would be a really good idea to make a safe point here. It could actually go wrong in there, and you could actually be caught by a guard that's walking around, and you could be wrong with the time. So I could be wrong with the time, and it's maybe first 1 o'clock, and then it's actually a guard over there. We don't really want to run into them, but we still need to go up to the banker. Not really so important with that dude here. It's more important that you don't get caught.
Let me guess. You need a money lender.
It's your Spanish friend. So now we actually got our letter, and as I remember, the prison is never closed, so we should actually be able to go over and get him out now.
All questions go to the officer. Come on in. Have a seat. Make yourself at home.
So now he will wait for us in the cabin. Right.
Come on in. Have a seat. Make yourself at home.
He will not go out before us, actually, it seems like, so he will just be waiting there. We should actually be ready to leave now, but
Let luck be always smiling down on
oh
you.
yeah, that dude actually. That's right. He actually wanted to go to the other city on the other side with our ship, because of he wanted us to take us cargo with us. But I just want to pick up my pistol out here. He's already following me, but he should actually not do that. I can actually not set him up before I'm actually is out on the ship, so he's probably just following me as a vanguard, even if he's not put up as a vanguard right now. But he should actually not have done that. He should actually just have been going down to the ship and been waiting on me. But you would normally have been run down to the ship now and then gone down to your cabin, and then you will get the last instructions. Run your way, blah 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 blah. So we are just about to be through this tutorial now. Oh, I forgot to start my timer again. So great job. Dog, stop. And then of course we got a point. We could put it into more thing. We could take this one already, trustworthy. I actually think I will take trustworthy. Then we should have a little bit easier with deception. Stay over here. It is really a ridiculous ship we need to fight against. I think it's the Tartar, so I don't know how the fuck they will have a chance against us. Okay, we can actually not get allowed to hire people out here, but that's fine. I don't know how long time this we used. Okay, 1 hour and 6 minutes. I can see a bit over on the other side here, so that's actually fine enough. Then we just need to fight that ship out there. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. We do not really need to come up with all that shit all the time. I could go with both. I already have told before. And then that speed up thing on R and plus and minus. You can speed it up there and speed it down, of course. No, not slow it down. You cannot speed it down, probably. And I cannot hit a shit, actually. That's for sure. I actually don't know about he actually can take more position right now. Cannot that hit. Oh, we hit something. He can definitely hit our sails, so. Can actually shoot pretty fast. So let us just board them. That will more or less be the end of the tutorial. Really good thing in the beginning actually to take all the loading, all the stuff you can pick up. It's money and it's healing and it's So it's really it's important in the beginning. Specifically if you can get some healing potion and that kind of stuff, that would be really nice. The other one's just money, of course that's good too. Other stuff you can use for potions and that kind of stuff later. Just take all of it. You could actually not really do that, but you could do it. If you really want to, you could actually take it with you. Then we should open the map and then go. So this will actually be episode 0. That do not seem to be spelled right. It's just look ridiculous. So that will be it, and then we will just have a look in here. That's just my in there actually. Because of this is actually all the mission we have done now. So now we actually have crossed all them off. So next time coming in here, we can see the new purple ones is that one we have done. Then we have this one. Look at that again. Now we should go to the loop. And the same thing, this we will actually just cross them off, so we're actually getting rid of that. So next time we can see that it's a new document. That will actually be this from this time. So goodbye and I hope we will get something out of it, and it was a well spent hour. So goodbye for now.